This is QTV News, and thanks for joining us. First, the headlines. President Barrow has issued a Christmas message in which he describes Christmas as an occasion showing harmony among Gambians. In his Christmas message, the Anglican Bishop urges Christians to strengthen peace and promote unity. And a charity football match between artists and professional footballers saw goals, galore, and lots of fun. For more on these and other stories coming up, I am Ansumana Isonyasi. And now the news in detail. As Christians around the world celebrate Christmas, the President, Barrow, has sent a Christmas message to Christians in the Gambia. The President describes Christmas as an occasion that shows harmony among Gambians. Mahmoud Lamin Choi has more.
President Barrow sends his congratulatory message to Christian leaders for their successes in religious functions and also for preaching peace in the Gambia. He also urges Christian leaders to continue spreading peace messages during and after Christmas. The President notes that Christmas is a source of hope, happiness and inspiration for all.
We encourage all venerable leaders to remain steadfast with the assurance that my government acknowledges their contribution to our development, progress and overall well-being.
President Barrow acknowledges the important role religion plays in the Gambia, saying that it is part of Gambia's cultural heritage, which also contributes to the shaping of good manners and values of people. He, however, warns against what he labels as a grave religious distortion, which he believes can inspire excuses for extremism in the Gambia.
We are all aware of the grave distortions of religious teachings as excuse for extremism, leading to evil, social disorder, instability and loss of lives. We must not allow this to take root here.
The Gambia's president says Gambians should hold on to dialogue and collaboration between faith and that there's an opportunity to break barriers to peaceful coexistence. As people enjoy Christmas celebrations, Barrow urges Gambians to be prepared more for the coming year to register more developments.
I pray that we remain united and committed to the tenets of our religions, but mindful of the values upon which our heritage and institution rest and the regulations that govern each of them.
President Barrow used the opportunity to inspire Gambians to resolve their differences through legally established norms, adding that the country has lessons to learn from other countries that failed in development due to unrest. His government, he says, will continue to be guided by the rule of law for good governance without discrimination among the citizenry. Mahmoud Lamin Choi, QTV News.
The Bishop of the Anglican Diocese of the Gambia urges followers to strengthen peace and promote unity. Reverend James Allen Yao Odiko made these remarks while delivering a sermon as Christians celebrated Christmas at a midnight church service. Here is my report. Christians in the Gambia today joined the rest of the world to observe Christmas, an annual festival commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, observed on December 25th. As a religious and cultural celebration, the event is observed by millions of people around the world. In his Christmas message during a midnight church service, Bishop Odiko of the Anglican Diocese urged Christians to preach peace and share the love of God. He adds that it is important for Christians to continue to pray for the greater good of the country.
We will feel deep sadness and sorrow. Something will happen in our lifetimes that grieves us so deeply that we may wonder where you are. But you will come to us, then not as a helpless baby, but as the Prince of Peace. You will remind us of the promises of God, of the strength will hold us close. And if we are quiet enough to hear, you will whisper to us that all will be well.
Furthermore, he implored the Christians to remember, support and offer prayer to the less privileged communities, vulnerable orphans, widows, those with health challenges, and those deprived of their rights.
You will welcome us into eternal light and life. You will welcome us to a heavenly feast prepared since the beginning of time. A home and a place for us. You will do all these things for us at great cost to yourself. You will teach us the meaning of giving. All that we have and are, and we have of goodness and love, no matter the cost.
He concluded by wishing the President, Muslims and people of other faiths a Merry Christmas. A charity football match on Tuesday produced one of the highest number of goals. The match between Gambia's professional players and artists ended 8-4. Our sports reporter Mamoudou Gajaga watched the game at QCD and he now reports.
He's a fleet-footed left-footer. Let's see. Whoa.
Players such as Hassan Cisse, Musa Barrow and Omar Koli featured for the professional side, while Jizul, ST and Big Fa somehow managed to kick the ball. But the match was not sort of goals, drama and fun. Big Fa, who barely touched the ball in the first half, scored a late goal. Interestingly, he was substituted in the first half but managed to come on for the second time. Earlier, G scored the first goal for the artists. The first half was one-way traffic and, as expected, was dominated by the professionals. Omar Jack Jan scored a brace before Demba Savage and Mamadou Futi Danso added their names on the score sheet. If there was a player who showed glimpses of skill in the artist team, that honor goes to no doubt Barhama Cham. He marshaled the midfield with interceptions and intricate passing.
Yeah, it was really good, great. I mean, the fact that such thing like this has never happened in the industry, so it's happening the first time. It's a signal of something, peace, togetherness, and then it's something really beautiful. And I really appreciate the initiative, and I believe that this is not going to be the end of it. We'll be doing things like this frequently. You know what I mean?
Ali Wali, coach of the artist team, says he's impressed with his side's performance despite conceding 8 goals.
Alhamdulillah, we thank God it was played like a friendly and it ended with a peaceful. And to be honest, I was so surprised with the scores because we are playing against the professional. With their footballers, over years they never train. And the final score was like 8-5. That's meant like 3 defeated, 3-0. And 3-0 is a good result out of it. And like my boys, they got tired easily. If not, we could capitalize to make it. And thanks to God, all the artists, they come out and we play and we try. And we just have better luck. This initiative we started from this year, and we're going to keep on continuing like every year.
This charity match was organized by Gambian midfielder Ibrahim Asahna and partners. The greater part of the proceeds are expected to go to orphanages and schools. Mamoudou Gajaga, QTV News.
And from that report by Mamoudou Gajaga, we take a short commercial break. And when we return, the OIC Secretariat in the Gambia makes an announcement which could have a major impact. We find out what that is, and we find out what happened when the fit and the brave took part in the maiden edition of Sukuta Week. Join us after the break for these and other stories.
Standard Chartered brings you festive cheer this season. It's the season of giving, and we have some amazing gifts to boost your festive mood. You definitely will be spending more on family and friends this season. So, we have some wonderful offers and discounted rates to take care of all your financial needs. Talk to us about how you can enjoy the best from our loans and overdrafts. We know you want to shop more and eat out with your loved ones. So, get access to exciting discounts from your favorite stores and restaurants with our world-class Visa debit cards. Get a Standard Chartered Visa Platinum on Gold debit card for free and enjoy a world of privileges here in the Gambia and abroad. Access more funds and enjoy the good life with Standard Chartered. Call us on 392-5951, 420-2275, 352-7714, or visit any of our branches today. After all, 'tis the season of festive cheer, so live your best life on us this season and spread the cheer. Standard Chartered, here for good.
It's the annual end-of-year QCity Gala Dinner. We did it before and it was outstanding. We are going to do it again this year and it will be even better.
Come and have a glorious time at the 2019 end-of-year QCity Gala Dinner and enjoy a classic intimate family setting as you listen to the delight and the best performances Gambian artists have to offer.
And the best of all, there'll be a grand fireworks display to celebrate the end of a fantastic year and the beginning of a promising new year.
Tickets are $3,000 per individual, $1,500 for children 12 and under. You can get a 15% discount for every table of 10 you buy.
It will be another great night at Q City as we enter the new year in style.
For more information, call 33-72-489 or 33-00-056.
Welcome back. The Gambia OIC Secretariat on Monday announced the formal opening of the tenders for consultancy for the design and review of 20 new roads to be constructed in the Greater Banjul area ahead of the forthcoming OIC Summit in 2022. Balamusa Krubali tells us more.
The tenders for consultancy for the design and review of 20 new roads was jointly held by the Gambia OIC Secretariat and the senior management of the National Roads Authority. In attendance were key stakeholders of the construction projects, including representatives of both the national and international firms that have made expressions of interest in the road construction projects. Sealed bids tendered by 6 contractors containing information about the technical and financial details such as the designs, supervision mechanisms, and technical specifications were opened in the presence of all for the sake of transparency. The Deputy CEO of the Gambia OIC Secretariat, Esa Bokarsi, described the event as an important milestone in the country's effort to host the summit successfully in 2022. He added that the project will be treated with extreme urgency given the importance and magnitude of the task. He further says that countries that hosted the OIC conference before have gained a lot of development and infrastructural projects. The construction of 20 new roads in the Greater Banjul area, he added, will decongest our roads and facilitate effective movement and communication. For facilitation of the road works, a project coordination office housed at the Ministry of Works has been created to steer the infrastructural works. The Deputy CEO says the Managing Director of the National Roads Authority, Mr. Mamadou Senghor, stated that the formal opening of the tenders will be followed by technical and financial evaluations and subsequently recommendations, all of which will be completed in the soonest possible time. Mr. Senghor also revealed that for the first time, they have required international construction firms to go into joint venture agreement with local firms in the country as one of the conditions for qualification. That, he said, will empower Gambian companies in terms of experience and capacity. For QTV News, I am Balamusa Krubali.
The maiden edition of Sukuta Week, which seeks to expose talent, promote culture and encourage education, is underway. The 5 and 10 kilometer road races between Jambur and Sukuta attracted athletes as young as 16 years. Mauri Gazika reports.
Athletes beat the busy traffic to make their way to the finish line. It was a show of endurance, stamina and speed. These 5 females competed in the 5 kilometer category, but of course there has to be one winner. Sirasano reached the finish line completely tired, However, she finished first.
Marathon nene makede banyimboro mbaka nede birintara fonyado mbaka ebe mbe koma ebe nyato.
I have never taken part in such a long distance race. When we started, my fellow competitors were ahead of me. But by the time we reached the traffic lights, I knew I had to run faster. This is why I came first. Mariama Jete came second, but she's disappointed because, according to her, she was leading before Sano speed past her. In the male category, 10 kilometers might be a long distance, but the competitors were equal to the test. Ibrahim Cisse reached the finish line first to a cheering crowd. I came first because I have been training hard. In fact, due to the love for the sports, I am lagging behind in school as I have to repeat several classes. I got a lot of unpleasant comments from society that I have not taken my education seriously. But now, I want to take athletics as a career. Babukar Cham, chairman of the Sukuta Village Development Committee, says the Sukuta Week aims to foster unity and encourage more participation in community initiatives.
Basically, Sukuta Week is a period that you want to come together as a community to be able to create a cohesiveness between the people and also to be able to address the development needs of the community. And based on that, we believe that when we do this, every person in the community will want to have a form of ownership in contributing toward development of the community. So that is why we have to line up with several activities, not only in sports, but education, symposiums, cultural dance.
Matar Cham, a youth representative, urged youths to learn skills and stop risking their lives through the popular but dangerous journey known as Backway, which has claimed hundreds of lives.
We have seen recently the youths have lost focus a bit, and what we're trying to do is, for example, you see a lot of backway things happening. When I say backway, a lot of people listening, of course, will understand what I mean. We want to divert their attention and their focus to something else, something more meaningful, that they can have hope that we can do things home. And with things like this just is starting, but hopefully as time goes on, we are very much optimistic that things will be very positive.
Sports and recreation are important in communities. There are many benefits, includes improving health and well-being of individuals, contributing to their empowerment and promoting the development of communities. Organizing this event will create a platform for the people of Sukuta to address the community's development needs. Momudu Gajaga, QTV News.
And that report by Momudu Gajaga brings us to the end of this bulletin. But before we take a leave of you, here's a recap of our main headlines. President Barrow has issued a Christmas message in which he describes Christmas as an occasion showing harmony among Gambians. In his Christmas message, the Anglican Bishop urges Christians to strengthen peace and to promote unity. And a charity football match between artists and professional footballers saw goals, galore, and lots of fun. And that brings us to the end of this edition of the news. Do join us tomorrow for more news. Thanks for watching.